What if an ancient predator once feared across Ice Age America was suddenly alive again? What if scientists actually brought it back? This isn't fantasy. It's not a sci-fi blockbuster or a video game. This is a real-world scientific milestone. After decades of theory, years of genetic decoding, and months of intense experimentation, the direwolf has been resurrected. Yes, the Canis direst, the fearsome dog, is no longer just a fossil in a museum. Let's rewind. The direwolf was one of the most dominant predators of the Pleistocene epoch. Bigger and bulkier than today's gray wolf, it could weigh up to 150 pounds and had a bite strong enough to crush bone. It thrived across North and South America, preying on giant herbivores like bison and ancient horses. Its body was built for brute strength, and it likely hunted in packs, much like its modern cousins. But roughly 10,000 years ago, as the Ice Age ended, the direwolf vanished, likely due to a mix of climate change and the disappearance of its large prey. For thousands of years it existed only in legends, bones, and the imaginations of scientists and storytellers alike, till now. In a quiet, secure lab hidden deep within the Alaskan wilderness, a group of international researchers has done something revolutionary. Using cutting-edge CRISPR gene editing technology, they've spliced together ancient direwolf DNA with that of a modern wolf. It all started with a nearly intact femur discovered beneath layers of permafrost in the Yukon. Inside DNA so well preserved it shocked even the most experienced paleogeneticists. Over months, teams carefully reconstructed the direwolf genome. Where sequences were missing or degraded, they used data from the gray wolf, coyote, and even dingo to patch the gaps. Once the genome was complete, it was implanted into a fertilized egg. The embryo was placed inside a surrogate female wolf, closely monitored in a state-of-the-art containment facility. For 63 days, the world held its breath, and then it was born. A healthy, living direwolf pup. Its features were unlike anything alive today. Thicker fur, heavier bones, a broader skull. And over time, as it grew, it began to display behaviors scientists didn't expect. It was quiet, observant, calculated, now living inside a controlled reserve. This reborn predator is constantly observed, its diet, behavior, growth, and interaction with its environment, all carefully documented. But as the world reacts with awe and wonder, the questions begin piling up. Is this just the beginning of a de-extinction movement? Could we soon see woolly mammoths wandering the Arctic again? Saber-toothed cats in grassland preserves? Or could this all go terribly wrong? The ethics are complex. Critics argue that de-extinction diverts resources from protecting endangered species. Others fear unknown impacts, diseases, ecosystem disruption, even potential danger to humans. Imagine a pack of genetically resurrected predators breaking free. Could they adapt? Would they survive? Could they thrive? What of the animals themselves? Are they merely scientific experiments, or do they deserve rights, protection, perhaps even freedom? Supporters argue the opposite, that restoring extinct species is a moral obligation, that we, as humans, have long been the cause of extinction and we now possess the power to reverse it. In their view, bringing back the direwolf is redemption through science. Whatever side you fall on, one thing is certain: the rules of nature are changing. With powerful technologies like synthetic biology, artificial wombs, and ancient DNA sequencing, we're no longer just observers of evolution. We're becoming its architects. This direwolf isn't just a single animal. It's a symbol of what's now possible. We've cracked open the door to the past and stepped through. What happens next? Will we carefully rebuild what was lost, or unleash forces we can't yet understand? One pup, one breakthrough, one choice. The direwolf walks again and nothing will ever be the same. So what do you think? Should we bring back species that once roamed the earth? Would you stand in awe, or in fear, of a real-life direwolf? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. And if you're as fascinated by science, nature, and the future as we are, hit that like button. Subscribe for more, and join us on the front lines of discovery.